Before you take your pretest, I want to go over a couple of more advanced absolute value problems than we did in the last Edpuzzle. And that is where we're combining the absolute value with some other operations. So if you need to look at this during your pretest, look at this Edpuzzle, that's fine to review and be able to get the right answer there. But other resources I don't want you to use during the pretest. I don't want you to use other notes because I want you to practice for the test. But since this is new today, has somewhat of a new element, I would like you to be able to look at this and make sure you get the answer right for absolute value problems. So what we're going to do is we're going to do what is inside the absolute value first, as though they were parentheses. So 2 minus 9, maybe you need to use a number line still to figure that out, but it is negative 7. And what does that put the absolute value at? If you said negative 7, if you said positive 7, that's correct. That is the distance from 0 for the negative 7. So now we're looking at this. It looks like a lot of different symbols, but just kind of take a deep breath like we were doing with the number line before. Take it one step at a time. We have inside the absolute value, we've got negative 9. Okay, that's not too hard. And then outside of it, we have divided by 3. So those two things separately are not too hard. Now what we're going to do first, just like they're parentheses, we're going to do what's inside the absolute value sign first. The absolute value of negative 9 is what? If you said positive 9, that's correct. So we'll change it to that. And then positive 9 divided by 3, we're going to end up with 3. Now, if you're really struggling with this, you can look at the older Edpuzzle from either Monday or Tuesday on absolute value, and that's going to help you get the very basic parts of it. So let's look at this again. So the first thing we do is what is inside the absolute value sign. So that's really this whole thing. So we can just do the whole thing and then find the absolute value once we've solved it. Negative 6 times 5, that's a negative times a positive. So we're going to end up with positive 30. And what is the absolute value of positive 30? If you said positive 30, that's correct, because whatever it is, it just becomes positive. Even if it's already positive, the absolute value will make it stay positive. All right, so I hope this helps you with your pretest questions and that you understand them.